bank. And then it'll load the bank choices that I have. And I can pull from the question banks that exist. I chose to open one of those. If I'm happy with that, I can make changes in examview, but for now we're just exporting and importing into Canvas. We would go to File, Export, Blackboard 6.0. Blackboard 7.1 to 9.0 is the one that you would want to choose. Blackboard 7.1 to 9.0. It would then ask me to name this file. You would give it a name that makes sense. I'm just naming it Blackboard because I've got several files I tested, but you would name it probably by your chapters. Choose Export. Make sure you notice where you're saving it to. I'm on a Mac, so this may look a little different, but please note where you're saving that file to so you know where to look for it when you're trying to load it in Canvas. We choose Export. We give it a name that would make sense and a directory name. Choose OK. It exports the file, and then we go into Canvas, into the course that we want to import the content to. So if we open up our course and we go to Settings, Import Content into this course, we then pull down the menu of the content type. We're going to want to use the Blackboard 6789 export zip file. Then we'll get this browse button. We can browse and go to where we save that on our computer. This is that file we just created. I select it. I say all content and import. It'll run, and if there's any issues or errors, it will pop up, such as this example here is a failed issue, but this shows completed. So I can now go into my quizzes. There's no quizzes here, but if I go into my gear icon and go to Manage Question Banks, I can verify if that actually got imported in. I can go back to my quizzes. I can create a new quiz by choosing the plus quiz, add quiz button. We give it a name. We can change any of these settings that we want to, but we can go directly into questions. We can create question groups for banks. So if you want to bring in several different banks, you can create a question group for each bank. I'll show you an example of that. So group, if I said this was chapter 1, I can tell it I want to pick 8 questions, 1 point each. I'll link it to a question bank. I find my question bank. So there's that one that I just imported. I select the bank and create group. I can also do find questions, and I can go into any of my question banks and I can actually search and select specific questions. So those are the 2 options once you've imported it. Once I've got everything ready, I can save or save and publish, and then I'll be ready to go.